Recording. It's recording. 3, 2. I didn't even need to do that because it's already recording. Hi, Roger. How are you?
I'm good, Tony. How are you?
Hang on. Stop. 1 second. Got to start over. Ready? Here we go. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Tony Stastny, and this is connecting local business owners with my network, or whatever the heck I called it before. That's what this is. Today, I've got Roger Bundy, attorney at law, with me, and I want to find a little bit about Roger. So now we can say, hi, Roger. How are you?
Good, Tony. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. So are you, you're probably not the least bit nervous because we didn't plan any questions or nothing. We're just going to roll with this little interview.
Yeah, I'm not nervous.
A little bit or no?
No.
Okay, well, great. We'll start with the first question. What did you make last year before taxes?
None of your business.
So for those of you that don't know you, you are an attorney that specializes in family law over in Broadview Heights. You're a good friend of mine, and we've been friends for I don't know how many years. So I can bust chops with you all day long and get away with it.
And I'll bust back.
That's right, you will. So anyway, yeah. So tell me about your law practice, buddy.
So it's a general practice, but I focus primarily in family law, domestic relations, and then also debt relief and debt resolution and debtor bankruptcy. Those are the two main areas that I focus on, and that do a little hodgepodge of other stuff for longtime clients as well. Some small business, contract, real estate, things like that.
So bankruptcy, divorce, business. Did I miss something else?
No, that's pretty much it. Real estate, a little bit of real estate.
Okay. All right. Well, let's pick one and talk about it. Let's talk about your last client. Names, addresses, who's in the right, who's in the wrong as far as the divorce goes. And I'm just kidding. Yeah, you can't really solicit business. I have made jokes on Facebook trying to get you new clients if couples are having arguments during the holiday season, and you corrected me. You're like, stop doing that. I can't solicit my business. So how do people find you?
So word of mouth, mostly by reputation, network marketing through BNI. That's where most of my business comes from. So yeah, most people don't know that lawyers advertising for clients is very, very regulated by the Ohio Supreme Court and the bar regulations. And in fact, there's actually a law that prohibits attorneys from soliciting clients for divorce in a way that encourages divorce, because that's against public policy.
But people like me and your friends out there, we can't bait people and bring them to you?
I just think that's a bad idea. I'd rather err on the side of being overly ethical than doing anything questionable. So I always appreciate it for me, but let's do it the right way.
You know I'm joking 100%. You know. So you said network marketing. So to be clear, it's not network marketing. It's networking through BNI, through your referral group that you're part of.
Yes,
and that's actually how I met you. Was I don't know how many years ago was through BNI, and I will say.
Going on 10.
What's that?
I think it's going on 10 years.
Has it been that long?
I think so. 9.5. It'll be 10 if it's not 10 yet.
Holy cow! You're also a participant in my my podcast, Alcohol and Politics, which will be starting up again sometime soon.
Excellent. Just in time for the election.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's really good. I just wanted to wait through summer. Again, we're all outside hanging out. I didn't want to do them, but yeah, we'll start those back up down the pike here. But okay, so what else can we talk about here, Roger? So people find you. I got your information here. Hang on. If people want to find. And by the way, I have referred you. I don't know how many times. Whenever it's doable, I refer you, and I've always felt comfortable referring you out as an attorney. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. Boom. Tony Stastny connecting people. By the way, if you're watching this, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and get others to, because what's happening on this channel, you see it. I'm promoting small business owners like Roger Bundy, attorney at law, 3505 East Royalton Road, Suite 200, Broadview Heights, Ohio, 44147, 440-584-6990. Okay, let's spin this around on me now, shall we?
Absolutely.
Looks like the screen's frozen. It's not, because there's a photo of you that you took like 10 minutes before this interview. I have to stop sharing the screen because it's freaking me out. So, okay, Raj, the next level workshop, the next level workshop. You were one of my members.
Yeah, so I went back and looked at my calendar since we talked the other day, and I went to the first meeting on August 8th, 2014.
So you called me the other day, and yes, we're promoting each other on this interview, because
Right.
I don't want to say shut the workshop down, but the workshops, they've evolved into the next level attorney roundtables, the CPA roundtables. I put the next level name on a lot of stuff, but the actual membership club, the next level workshop coaching club, I haven't done in years. It's been 4 or 5 years. So you called me the other day and said, hey, I just wanted to let you know, from 2015, 2006, you know what? I'm going to shut my face. Will you tell me what you said the other day on Friday when you called me?
Yeah, so I was doing some planning for my business, and in order to plan, I kind of looked at the past, and I needed to set some new goals and work on the business plan and do some long range planning for my business. And I went back and I thought about, I remember what a huge step forward Next Level Workshop was for my business years ago. But I realized I had set a specific goal with you in some one-on-one coaching right at the tail end of my participation in that, to double my business. And I sort of knew instinctively that I had at least doubled it, if not more, but I never actually went back and looked at the numbers to see if I did it. And just out of curiosity, I went back and looked at some old financial records. And I did. From 2015 to 2016, I more than doubled my billable hours in my business. And it just got to thinking about how impactful Next Level Workshop was, things I learned during that workshop. And then I started sort of reminiscing about the sort of the little things I picked up from the different speakers and from accountability and assessing my business. And so many of the things I learned through those workshops, I still do today, 5-6 years later. They've just become ingrained habits in my business. Little tips that I picked up, I still do and follow, to this day. And I thought, I really never thanked Tony or, acknowledged to him what an impact that made. So, we're good friends. I hadn't talked to you in a while. I picked up the phone. I said, hey, and I was just thinking about you, and I wanted to tell you, thank you for inviting me into that group and sharing that with me. I did it for a number of months, and then we did some one-on-one stuff. And then frankly, the business grew so fast, I kind of was on autopilot, and I'm ready to grow it again. I'd like to double it again. So
I just dug up one of the accountability sheets. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can.
This was, we updated it. There were 7 additions to this. This was, I think, the 6th edition. Yeah, sixth update to it. This had your goal, how long it's going to take you to achieve it. Why is the goal important to you? What benefits will you get from achieving this goal? What steps are you going to take to make this goal happen? And I think one of the most important things about this goal sheet is, here it is. It's the when are you going to time block this into your calendar? Everybody says, I'm going to do this and this and this. This says, what day and time are you going to work on achieving your goal? And it's got all of it listed right here. What reward will you give yourself? How should we contact you for accountability check-in? This was such a cool, effective worksheet. And I'm glad I kept it. I'm so glad I kept it. But yeah, man, it made my day. I still think about bringing it back, whether it's virtually. I might bring it back virtually. I'm not sure. Or getting back to, in person. But yeah, it's a cool, it was a cool group. And I got a lot of testimonials through the years that we did it, but nothing as impactful as what you said. So thank you very much, my friend. Let's go back to you for a second. Thank you very much, Roger. I appreciate it. So I've got a big network of people, and seriously, I'm bringing it back to you for a second here. I have a large network of people. Hopefully a lot of people are going to see this. How do we make connections for you? There's a lot of people that don't have attorneys that they know, like, and trust to refer business to. How do we find you?
So it's super easy. The best way to refer me is to send me their email or direct them to my website. So they can communicate to me through my website. I have an online intake form that people can fill out that's very simple. It just acknowledges that they want a consultation with me that's free and no obligation. And then my office will be in touch to set up to set up a time to meet either in person, virtually by Zoom, or over the phone, whatever their comfort level is during this pandemic. So that's the easiest way to do it. It's really, again, as I mentioned, advertising and soliciting business for attorneys is very highly regulated, and I take those regulations very seriously. So it's not really appropriate for me to pick up the phone and call somebody out of the blue and say, hey, I hear you're looking for a lawyer. So I try to avoid doing that. So the best way is to give me their contact information and an email address, and let them know to expect an intake form. If they're more comfortable, I can even send the referring person the link to the intake form. It's specific to that individual person, allows them to give me a little bit of information to make the consultation the most productive it can be. And that's the best way to connect me with people, and then send them to my website.
Okay, excellent. I got your contact information. I'm showing here again. Now, in addition to this, are there other connections that you'd like to make?
So the best connection for me always are other attorneys that like, and trust out there who don't do the work that I do. I'd like to develop relationship with those attorneys. Attorneys are always looking for good resources to send their good clients to other attorneys who do things that provide services that they don't provide, who also know that they're not going to steal that client for everything. So that's a very important code among attorneys. So other attorneys who are looking for a good attorney who's going to take good care of their clients and make them look good in the areas of domestic relations, debt relief, debt resolution, and bankruptcy are great connections for me.
Okay, so family law, bankruptcy, some real estate stuff, and connections to other attorneys would be good for you.
That'd be perfect.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Roger Bundy, thank you for taking this time to come on this interview with me and say nice things about the Next Level Workshop, which I'm really thinking I might bring the thing back. And
it was revolutionary to my business. As short of a time as I was involved in it, I learned things that I do every day still in my business that helps me grow and maintain my business. And it was just, I cannot endorse it enough.
You were also one of the speakers at the workshop, and you did a great job. If I remember right, your topic was on time blocking, that I think you learned from Next Level. But
yes,
on time blocking, and I remember the title. I'll never forget the title. It was called "Pull Up Your Clocks." All right, cool, man. Well, thank you very much for coming on here. And if you're watching this, please hit the subscribe button and share this. Let's make some connections for Roger. Roger, take
thanks
care,
a lot,
buddy, and I'll catch up with you later. Don't hang up for a second. I got to talk to you, but just pretend like.
Nope.
All right, take care, Roger.
Take care.
Stop recording. See you later. Bye, everybody. Tony Stastny over now, and Roger Bundy.